the Waterkloof Air Force Base in Tshwane. We believe the fire might have been dealt with now, but to get an update, let's now join Brigadier-General Andries Mahapa, who's the SANDF spokesperson. Thank you so much indeed for joining us, Brigadier-General. Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much for inviting us into your show, and good evening to your viewers as well.
All right, let's begin with the state of play right now. Has the fire been contained? Has it been dealt with?
The fire, we are grateful that it has been contained. There's no reason for alarm, and everything is under control as we speak.
How big was the fire? Was there ever a chance that it was going to become problematic?
No, the report that we received from the fire chief, it started around 1900 hours, and then the people who were on duty, they reported the incident, and then the fire truck were dispatched. Within 30 to 45 minutes, everything was under control. So there's no structural damage or anything for that matter. Actually, it happened on the pump station, on the above ground, the pipes. So they managed to contain the fire before it affected the fuel tank. So we are grateful for the speedy reaction of the fire trucks and the chief.
All right. So the tanks themselves, I'm believing those are the two white structures that we can see on the pictures. They are safe. The fuel pumps are the ones that were damaged by this fire. Is that the case?
It was just an above ground pipe that caught fire. So at the moment, we cannot really be in a position to verify what was the cause. The chief fireman is still busy with investigation. They'll also continue tomorrow so that they can be in a position to give a detailed report in terms of what is the cause.
All right. No early indicators of anything that might have gone wrong?
No. But we assume it could be under maybe electrical fault, but we cannot make that determination now because the investigation must continue until tomorrow so that we can get the facts.
I suppose with fuel tanks, extra protocols kind of need to be in place. Are you satisfied that all the protocols are up to date and that things were being checked regularly to prevent these kinds of things?
No. We are satisfied, especially in terms of the speedy reaction by the fire brigade of the Air Force. We are more than happy because it didn't actually go beyond where it is now, and then no fire tanks were affected. No, we are quite happy. We are quite happy, and the serviceability of the fuel pumps, they are checked almost on daily basis. So what happened is something that we could not anticipate that it would happen, but we are happy under the current situation.
Are you confident about things like access to this area, that only people that have authority or authorized persons can get near these fuel pumps and these tanks?
Look, this is the military area, and the military area is a restricted entrance and exit. So no any other person can come in and go to the fuel tank without being detected by the patrolling unit or the members at the entrance point.
And is there closed-circuit television monitoring the area as well?
The what?
Cameras, perhaps, that are working in that area.
We have we have the overhead patrol because this is an airport, so all the areas are being monitored 24 hours.
All right. How long do you think it's going to take to get a sense of what might have caused this? What are the fire chiefs saying?
I had a discussion with the fire chief about 10-15 minutes ago. So they'll continue until probably tomorrow. Probably the latest by Tuesday or late Monday afternoon, they'll be in a position to give a final report in terms of what transpired.
As you can imagine, people are already speculating, given what happened in Parliament, and now another key point.
Yeah, no, it's understandable. And unfortunately, the military, we have our things under control. So everything is protected here. There's no issue for a nation to worry about anything, you know.
But it must be a concern that at a military installation that a fire like this can break out.
It's not necessarily a concern. Look, anything can happen. You know, we cannot control nature. Anything can happen as long as you are in a position to respond promptly to whatever is happening. I think that's what matters most. You know.
Well, have you seen any of the footage of the, I don't know what you described it as, that is able to take filming of the area?
Look, I cannot be in a position to take any footage because of the safety precautions. We were instructed by the fire chief just to be at a safe distance until they are finished with the inspection. There's about six to seven fire trucks as I'm speaking to you, busy monitoring the area, making sure that by the time they leave there, they don't somehow leave any possibilities of fire erupting again. So we are at the safe distance. So I'm quite a distance away from the pump station as we speak now.
All right. So you said no injuries, but were there any soldiers or personnel close by at the time that may have witnessed it starting?
Yes, there were patrolling units who managed to raise an alarm, but no one was injured. No one was injured at all. Because it has to be monitored 24 hours.
What did they see initially?
They just saw the smoke and then smelling of fuel, and then they just went closer, and then they saw that the smoke is getting worse, and then they raised the alarm. That's how the fire brigade managed to react as quick as they did.
So no explosions, no...
Nah, no explosion, nothing whatsoever. No explosion.
All right. Okay, we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much indeed for that update, and we hope that you can get to the bottom of it as soon as possible. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, sir. Once we've got all the report, then we make it available so that you know what really transpired.
Thank you so much. That's Brigadier-General Andries Mahapa, who's the South African Army spokesperson, speaking to us about this fire that broke out at the Waterkloof Air Force Base. Yes, another key point. And he's saying that South Africans need not worry. Some of these things do happen. There were no explosions. The staff that were on patrol saw and smelt something, and they saw that this fire was getting out of hand. They raised the alarm quickly and help came, and they've managed to put out the fire, but an investigation now continues.